In this video, you'll learn how to use Debug View in Google Analytics 4 so you can see your events in real time and make sure everything is tracking correctly. Before we start, make sure you're already logged into the Google account that has access to your Google Analytics 4 property. That will make things faster and help you follow along without interruptions. First, open your web browser and go to analytics.google.com. This is the main entry point for Google Analytics. If you manage multiple accounts or properties, you might see a list when the page loads. In that case, pick the account and GA4 property you want to work with. Debug View is property specific, so you'll only see events for the property you've selected. Once your GA4 property is loaded and you're on the main reporting interface, look towards the lower left corner of the screen. You'll see a gear icon labeled Admin. Today, I'll show you how to use that admin area to get into Debug View. Go ahead and click the admin gear icon. This will open the settings area for your account and property. The admin screen is usually divided into 2 or 3 columns depending on your setup. One side is for account level settings and another side is for property level settings. We want the property level settings for your Google Analytics 4 property. Make sure the correct property is selected at the top of that column, especially if you manage several properties. In the property column, look for the section related to data configuration and data display. Google occasionally adjusts the layout, but you should see a group of options that include things like data settings and similar tools. Among those options, find and click on Debug View. I'm going to walk you through how to use this view once it opens, so give it a moment to load. When Debug View opens, you'll see a screen that focuses on real-time event data. The main idea of Debug View is to show you what events are being sent from your website or app as they happen, specifically from devices that are in debug mode. This is extremely helpful when you're testing new tags, custom events, or troubleshooting why something is not being tracked. On the Debug View screen, you'll typically see a timeline of events, often represented as a stream of dots or entries moving vertically with timestamps. Each dot represents an event that has been received. You can click on individual events to expand them and see more details such as parameters, values, and the device that triggered the event. This is where you verify that the event names and parameters match what you intended to send from your tag manager or code. To actually see your own testing activity appear here, you need to be in debug mode. Usually that means using your browser's developer tools, a browser extension, or a specific debug parameter or device setting, depending on how you've implemented GA4. Once your device is in debug mode, interact with your website or app, load pages, click buttons, submit forms, or trigger the action you want to measure. You should then see those events start to appear in the Debug View timeline within a few seconds. If you don't see anything coming through, double check that you're looking at the correct property, that debug mode is enabled on your device, and that your tags or tracking code are published and firing correctly. Debug View only shows events from devices that are flagged as debug, so regular visitor traffic usually won't appear here. I'll show you the easiest way to think about Debug View. Treat it like a live monitor for just your own test device. Anytime you make changes to your analytics setup, come back to analyticsgoogle.com, click the admin gear icon, open Debug View in the data display section, and confirm that your events are firing as expected. This habit will save you time and help you catch tracking issues before they affect your reports.